Hey, what's up, guys? So today I actually want to go over a little bit of some things that have been on my mind and maybe get you a little bit more of a perspective of what you can be doing, how to think about things, or making you see that things aren't really that bad. So one of the things that kind of came to mind last night for me was I had somebody that reached out to me and kind of talked to me and was asking, not necessarily asking, but they were stating that they were lost and didn't know how to find themselves or didn't know themselves very well. So I think that comes with a lot of self reflection and knowing that sort of thing. But if you really know yourself, I mean, there's a few basic things that you can really do to get to know at least what's important to you, or at least realize what is important to you. So, for example, myself, one of the things that I really look at is some of the things that are important to me are going to be my kids, my family, my close friends that are good to me. Those are going to be the people that I care about, that are really, if something were to happen to them, that would devastate me. So that's number one. Also, like reaching out, like what's important to you about your community. What is it that you do with your community? What is it that you like to do? What about your church, or your faith, or your beliefs that you have? Is that important to you? What is it about your career that might be important to you? What is it that you want to do? Is it something else? Or maybe it's the way that you just want to impact the world. You want to be a stay-at-home person. All those things. Like, if you start asking yourself and really going one by one, then you'll realize, like what's important to you. I love playing basketball on Saturdays, so if somebody were to take that away from me, do I have to play every single Saturday? No. But it would affect me, and I would start constantly think about it if I started missing 2, 3, 4 Saturdays of basketball. So those are some of the things that are important to me, and kind of think a way to think about it. But when somebody sits there and tells you that they don't know how to, that they've lost their way, that they lost themselves, you just got to go back to some of the fundamentals. What is important to you? What drives you? What are the things that are like your building blocks, your basics? And for me, that's, like I said, family, my close friends, my kids. I mean, I would be completely devastated, God forbid, if anything were to happen. So, just something that to kind of think about and carry yourself forward, and just start realizing, what is it that you like to do to make yourself better? Is it a skill that you need to develop to make yourself better? So those type of things. But realize that you're not starting from nowhere. Realize that there are certain things that are important to you. Go and make sure those are solid, and then go from there. If your family's going to be there for you, your friends are going to be there for you. If they're close to you and they're important to you, you're probably important to them. So don't forget that. Stay positive. Keep your mind right, and realize that you're not starting from zero. You're starting from somewhere. And just look yourself in the mirror. You'll realize real quick who you really are and what really drives you and what's important to you. All right, guys. Have a good one.